What's going on, beautiful people? This is Coop's Corner. My name is Jackson Cooper,
I'm Wangechi.
and today we are going to have a very interesting topic, guys. We are going to be talking about interracial dating. Now, if you don't know, I'm a Black American,
And I'm a Kenyan.
and we are a couple. Now, currently, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. This is where Wangechi's from. So we're gonna have a nice conversation
Yes.
about interracial relationships. Now we're going to get to your comments afterwards, but you can always, you know, super chat and like will be good. So like it's still early, so it's all good. So Wangechi, first question: how do we meet each other? Now, I don't want this to distract me. Now, we met via the internet, guys. So I think we can have some more lights in here. Give me like 1 second, guys. 1 second. This is a little dark.
Wonderful.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so me and Wangechi met via the internet, and yeah, so that's typically how people meet because she's clear across the world. So that's how we met, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So like nowadays, that's how people meet is through the internet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how me and Wangechi met. Now, in the beginning, I have to remember things weren't as like things were a little shaky at first for me and Wangechi, simply because like I guess she had like a long day at work. You know what I mean? And she kind of came to the airport looking a little rough. You know what I'm talking about? So, but it was all good though. So, she got her braids and uh, we made it happen. So yeah, how do we meet, Wangechi?
We met, as you said, via the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 8,000 miles away, but we happened to talk to each other back in 2020.
Mm.
Um, we started talking back in 2020, and then 2021, Coop came to Kenya for the first time. And I said, I'll pick him up at the airport. So, me being a good friend, I had to make sure I'm at the airport. But at the same day, on the same day, I had work and it was a long day. So, I had to make sure that at least he feels comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's why I was looking a little rough. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not even in quotes because I was looking rough. That's for sure. But as time went by, he came to see the true beauty of me. So yeah,
Mm.
that's how we met.
That's how we met, guys. Let's keep this thing going, man. Now, next up, what do we have? This is live TV, guys. All right. Have you ever talked to another nationality before? Now, I haven't talked as in depth as I have with Wangechi with another nationality, guys. So, um, like of course we've all talked to people of different cultures or whatnot, but it's never been this deep, right? So I would say that me and Wangechi, someone said intercultural. So, like I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
interracial, right? So, it just was never this deep. But I have, yeah. I mean, like I've traveled, guys. So that kind of comes with the territory, but never to the point of thinking about having like a serious relationship. So, yeah, that's my answer right there.
That's a good answer. Uh, on my side, yes, I have talked to other people from other races, of course. But same answer goes to me, never as deep and never like with the intention of getting to know a person. Usually or rather when I talked to other races before was, when you travel, I'd gone to Dubai before I met Cooper. So Yeah, you just talk to ask for directions, or but never never with the intention to know somebody, to go this deep. So yeah, I think my answer is pretty similar to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So, are there difficulties dealing with different cultures? All right, so that's me.
Yeah.
So, are there difficulties? Yes, there are difficulties dealing with different cultures. So, typically, you have to understand that you're dealing with somebody from a completely different background than you. So, you have to adjust. You have to tell yourself that you have to be understanding, and yeah, there's going to be difficulty. So, if I can give you my biggest difficulty with the different culture, it'll be the I say food. You know what I mean? Like food, and like not that like the food is bad,
Yeah.
but it's just different. So it's just different. So yeah, like I said, guys, the biggest difficulty will probably be food. And yeah,
Yeah.
your turn.
So difficulties, yes, of course. There's that culture shock that I think when you go and like interact or place yourself in a different culture, you kind of go through the culture shock. So definitely interacting with someone who has a completely different way of life than you, that coming together, it's bound to like cause some clashes. I
Hmm.
think the biggest key is knowing how to navigate that, knowing how to adapt. Adaptability is the word. Once you get the difficulty with the different cultural aspects of each other, and having to navigate through that, and also being
Yeah.
understanding that the other person does not carry themselves or does not you know uh, do what you're bred and like raised to do. So you have
Hmm.
to be understanding and patient.
So we're not distracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my answer. Difficulty, of course, cultural. I think that goes without saying,
Mm-hmm.
because like once you're from a young age to
Mm.
37 years and all that,
Yeah.
there's a certain way you're used to living, and when you place yourself in a different environment, and when I'm also interacting with someone from a different culture, there's bound to be that clash. But I'm happy that we've been able to
Mm-hmm.
kind of navigate past it, being patient with each other, and learning also the different culture. So yes, that's my answer.
All right, guys. So let me address. I mean, people might drop out, but because the support's not happening. Oh no, it's not nothing bad with you. You should be looking like it's something bad with. Like the if you want your question answered during this live, you have to attach it to a super chat. We're trying to get this done, but it helps the channel. We got to keep this thing going. That's what YouTube is about. So let's get on to the next question. What is the best quality of each other? Uh, I would say the best quality for Wangechi is she Wangechi tries. So what do I mean by that? So um, I would say that typically a lot of people don't try in relationships; they kind of give up. You know what I mean? So trying is a big deal to me because it shows effort. And for instance, I think I put it like in my last vlog about her making meatball subs. So that was kind of like a big thing to me. And like it may seem surface level to some people, but she never did it before. But I could tell that she wanted me to have something that I like, so she made it. And FYI, somebody said that this is making my shirt like I just took this out of the package and like my shirt looks like that. I don't like stuff like that. But no, so somebody said that Subway had meatball subs here in Kenya. No, they don't. They do not have meatball subs here. But she made the meatball subs for me, and it was just a sign of like effort and her trying. So that, like, to me, that's like her best trait, because with my like lifestyle somewhat, you're gonna have to try new things. So that's my answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So, my best traits of you
Mm-hmm.
is that you're dominant.
Mm.
You're you're a man who can lead a woman.
Mm.
That's that's rare. That's honestly that's rare to find. And
Yeah.
as a woman, we kind of need to be led. It's not all the time that you can actually lead yourself or lead others, you know. And even
Mm.
if you do, even if you call yourself an independent woman, there's that one time that you need to, you know, be led. And I
Right.
feel like you do that.
Right.
You're you're dominant, you walk the talk,
Mm.
and I like that. I love that about you because it reflects everywhere in your different aspects of life.
Mm.
Yes, that's
Okay.
my best.
That's a great response right there. Now, let's get into, this is a good one. Do long distance relationships work? Now, I'm going to hear, I'm going to say they don't. Long distance relationships don't work. And this is when you guys can interject. You see what's going on at the bottom of the screen, but it's still early. It's still early. Um, Long distance relationships don't work simply because I say out of sight, out of mind. And we're humans, you know. People like physical touch. People like to be around people. When you can feel somebody, you can feel their energy, feel their aura. And when you're 8,000 miles away, it's not too much you can do about that. So I would say that long distance relationships don't work. Um, Now, if you don't have, I don't know how to say this. Maybe somebody is in jail or something like that. Now, maybe that long distance relationship, excuse me, could work because maybe she'll wait for him. But I don't even think that's the case. I don't think most people nowadays are faithful or are really loyal to the soil. I just don't think they are. So, in my opinion, in layman's terms, long distance relationships don't work.
Yeah. Mm. I'd say the same thing. Out of experience, really, I wouldn't say that. Okay, it's not fully out of experience. It's just that when Coop was here the last time, then he went back to the States. He stayed for like 30 days, and the communication was it was a struggle because we had two different time zones. Either I'm going to sleep, I'm asleep, Coop is the one who's up. If we want to like have a flowing conversation, it kind of can't happen just simply because I reply and it's something that we were talking about yesterday and
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing. So as far as long distance relationships work, I'd also say no. You kind of need to be together. It also saves a lot of time.
Yeah,
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 it
it
saves a
does.
lot of time. It's like I don't need to pick up my phone and call. Maybe you wouldn't pick to have something or to ask something. No,
Right,
you're right there with the person.
right.
Also, the physical touch as well. Yes, like you said, we're humans.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think long distance relationships work as well. Maybe people have long distance relationships that have worked, but uh, in my opinion, no, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Okay. What have you? Okay. All right. Next question. What have you learned from each other? Now, relationships are essentially a mirror. So you're seeing yourself in your partner,
Yeah.
right? So with that being said, I've learned that you have to remember that women are, uh, they may portray sometimes to be tough, but they're not. So you have to handle them somewhat with kid gloves, and you have to be uh, softer with women. So that's one thing that I have learned. specifically women, like, well, people that you care about. Um, and I've also learned that I can't treat everybody the same because, like, I tend to put people in like a box. So, like, I kind of put everybody in one box, and like, if I'm feeling some type of way, then everybody, like, it doesn't matter like who you are. It's just it's whatever. But people that like you care about, you have to understand that you care about, right?
Yeah.
So you wanna treat them differently, guys. So uh, yeah, like I pretty much learned those two things within this relationship.
Mm. Okay. Uh, I have learned that in a relationship, um, men are supposed to take the lead.
Mm.
And it's not that I didn't know this before, it's just that I have now experienced it. Because being a serious relationship, you kind of, like I said, you're a dominant
Mm.
male,
Mm.
which I love that about you.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to take that seat back and take that step back and let you lead is something that I have come to learn from you. Like
Mm-hmm.
in certain aspects, I never knew that, oh, this should be like this and that. But that's something I've learned from you.
Mm.
Let the man lead, the right man lead in a relationship. Men should lead in the relationship. What else have I learned from you? Like you said, and you're right, women are a reflection, specifically women,
Mm.
are a reflection of their men. So, um, I've learned to be, you know, how will I say this? Straightforward with like what I need. Like, don't smile with so many people who you don't need, you
Say that
know.
again. I don't think that. No, seriously, like, cause you kind of said that fast. Say that again.
Oh yeah, so don't smile with a lot of people who don't like benefit you or like that don't matter as well. Because like you can be friendly, but for what? I
Let me
mean,
just ask them this. Ask the
yeah,
fellas this, because
yeah.
we're not getting any interaction right now. So this might get cut short. It might just be pre-recorded videos. I'm just being honest. But um, basically, what she's saying is, and like I really want to know your suggestions because people always got something to say. So I don't want my woman smiling too much, specifically with other men. Um, because men detect weakness in that. Now, let me know if you agree with that. Now, of course, you should be cordial. Of course, hi, how you doing? But you're just smiling, showing all your teeth. No. I don't believe that that's the right way because people get the wrong impression that way. Plus, I've noticed women who are kept. They don't really do that. Like I look at like a Savannah James. I look at a Betty Shabazz, a Coretta Scott King, and they're not smiling like that with just random people. So I just, want your opinion and if you have one, and let her continue.
Yeah, that's something that I have learned from from you, and also I've learned to live life. Like take risks in life. It takes you far. That's another thing that I have learned from Coop or enforced in my life from Coop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are my top three things that I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. So this was fast. This is the last one right here. So the question: do you want to be married? Now, there's a caveat to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being married in this time that we're in, I don't believe it's the smartest thing to do personally, specifically for the man. It's rigged for you. I mean, because most marriages end in divorce. If I can like Google really quick how many marriages end in divorce, let me just see really quickly. Marriages ending in divorce. Let's see. So 50%, right? So if 50% of marriages end in divorce, there's a 50% chance that you're going to get divorced. Now, I don't like putting a system into my business. So I believe marriage is just a bond between two people. Let's look up the definition of marriage real quick, guys. This is alive. So the definition of marriage is, this is already bad. The legally or formally recognized union of two people as partners in a personal relationship, historically and in some jurisdictions, specifically a union between a man and a woman. Now, that's a problem for me. There's no reason for any legal institution to be inside of my business in general. I already have that, and like I know what it does to people, and it's not meant to be good. It's like a money grab. So personally, I don't want that type of marriage. Now, I do want a union with Wangechi. That has nothing to do with a marriage. That has nothing to do with signing papers and all that type of stuff. Now, you know, women, they want their fairy tale weddings and all of that. Like, that's cool. Like, that's understandable. But to be in some type of a matrix situation, that's out. But my answer would be yes, I would marry Wangechi.
My finger is a size small. So, to me, yes, women have that, fairy tale of a wedding, nice dress, invite people, show people that I'm off the market. So, in terms of legal, yes. And we were talking about this the other morning, where we said that if you're married and a situation comes and you have like this whole argument, it blows up. You have the option, like at the back of your head, you're like, okay, I wouldn't like look for a solution for this because there's something called divorce. So, really, a union is way better. But then I have a question with that. Would you wear a wedding ring?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, I would.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
So show people that you're in a union, but not get the government involved.
Right. Because the wedding ring has nothing to do with the government. That has nothing to do with that. So yeah, I mean, I would wear a ring, just because it does kind of show that you're off the market. But I mean, from like what I've seen, like the ring kind of attracts people more of the opposite sex. So I mean, that's like a gift and a curse type of thing. But yeah, I would do that to keep some form of tradition. Yeah, I would do that.
There we have it. So I'd say get married, yes, but going to, I don't know, the attorney general, signing your papers, like showing people or showing the government that yes, we are married. It's not my cup of tea specifically, but yes, I would want a quote unquote marriage without the government with Coop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was interracial. Now they might be right. It might be so. Like, let's like look at some of these comments because somebody did say something that might be right. Let's just go through them. That's not the first one. Excuse me, guys. I'm still sick. Well, we just got to start with this one. So, yo, Coop, have you met Wangechi's parents yet? How did they view your relationships? I have not met her parents. No. And like, let me know how you guys feel about that too. Like, I have not met her parents, and I've been to Kenya quite a few times, but I have not met her parents. Let's see. Do you want to address that?
Yes. So with me, meeting my parents, okay, how do I say this? Meeting my parents is a sensitive and serious occasion. simply because I don't want to, yes, there's that. This is my boyfriend, yes. But meeting my parents, I want to, like, my personal life, I want to introduce my boyfriend as, "Hi, mom and dad. This is my boyfriend who wants to marry me, who wants to, start a life." So that way, we're getting the whole grasp of everything in one.
Hmm.
But that is happening soon, Lord willing. So, yes.
Somebody just put a thumbs in. Oh no, that's what that when you do that or something. So guys, if you want me to respond to that, because it's kind of a spicy response, man. Somebody gotta hit the super chat or hit the cash app because this is getting to the point of I won't be doing lives anymore. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is crazy. All right. Hello, guys. I'm Black American with a Kenyan wife. Yeah. How are you doing? All right. Let me see. This is a good one. God is good. So he says, Coop, I've been watching for a while and I feel like you complain a lot about how a country is and you forget you are not an American anymore. Well, let me tell you something. What's your name? God is good. I don't think that I forgot anything. I think that I get on an airplane, I stamp my passport, and I cross customs. But I'm me. Now you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it either. But I'm gonna always be Jackson S. Cooper. Now you may call it complaining. I just call it being me. And if you don't enjoy it, you know what you can do? Holla at me, baby. All right. Let me think. Whoop-de-doo. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Salute to Kelton for the Cash App. I appreciate it. We can keep this live going for 5 more minutes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like not having support on this channel, it does not motivate you. I'm gonna just be completely honest. I mean, look at the thumbnail that I made. Like this is not garbage time. What you're watching. But it's all good though, man. It's all good. I like to speak my mind. That's all right. So, what do you think about the system in that country? What country are you talking about? Kenya? You have to be more specific. Let me see. Uh, yeah. So Breezy TV says, I agree. Don't be too flirty with other men. Yeah, being too flirty can yeah, that could cause some real strife in a relationship. And guys, let me know if you want me to drop the link if anybody wants to come on and talk about it. So, Boyson, you may have a point. So, like, if this isn't interracial, what is this called? Because I'm gonna have to change that.
Someone suggested intercultural.
Intercultural.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put but then I'm gonna see what is interracial too. Hold on. So intercultural may work, guys, but let me look up interracial too while we're here.
I think that's.
Yeah, no, this is the same thing. So like I am correct. And nobody has to think that I'm correct. She doesn't, you guys don't. But I'm gonna always think I am. It says that interracial, existing between or involving different racial or ethnic groups. So we have different ethnic groups, so this is interracial. Like I thought I was right, but I was. Okay. Let's see. If you marry, make her an American. So she says, boy, if you marry that woman and you make her an American citizen, stop. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Um, Also, guys, hit the like button when you come in. That's the least you can do. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys do that as I play one of my favorite things that I can play. Hit it. J. Cool. Mother Africa. Mother Africa. Come on. Mother Africa. I'm coming home. Welcome to Coop's Corner. Come along for the journey. It's a lifestyle and it's all about learning. I love you, Africa. Okay, so I gave you a slight bit of time to like the video. Okay, so are you saying that you want me to make her an American citizen? You kind of gotta, let me know. So someone said this again. When both of marry, I read that right? Mm-hmm. When both of marry, it's not interracial marriage. You're same race. Once again, I'm just looking at the definition. It says different racial or ethnic groups. So that's what I was thinking when I named it, because I said, like, okay, we're both quote unquote black, but let me ask Wangechi. Mm-hmm. Have you ever called yourself black before you met me?
I mean, just the skin color and that's it. Like, it didn't mean much. It's just I have dark skin, period. Mm.
So do you see how we have two different cultures, guys? Like, I've always been told, it's been drilled in my head since I was a kid, Jay, you're black, right? So, yeah, we're interracial, guys. We're interracial. But I understand what you're saying, but yeah. So YBA says he feels it, Juan. That's a big deal for someone to meet your parents. Faithfully agree, sister. Charlie B. Salute to Charlie B. He is a member to the channel. Welcome, Charlie. Oh, this is a good question. And his name, I like this name. It could be a woman, but drink more water. So, like, you want to address that, Wangechi?
Mm-hmm. So, why do African women...
Salute to, I don't want to say your whole name, but salute to Mr. Johnson for the Cash App. Salute, brother. You just extended this live until the 45-minute mark. Salute to you. Appreciate the support. People that understand this is not for play. Continue, Wangechi.
Why do African women like white men so much? Excuse me. I think there's a notion that, I don't know where it came from. I think it's still the white supremacy that might be still wired in some people's brains. But white men are termed to be quote unquote rich. And once you marry a white man or like are with a white man,
yeah,
it's like you're well taken care of. You're well taken care of. You don't have to worry about money. So one story of like one particular girl will influence another girl, and that causes like a ripple effect. So I feel like that's why African women like white men so much, just because they come with money and they, you see someone else, oh wow, she's well off, she's well taken care of by a white man, and then it goes on and on and on. So I feel like that's one of the many reasons why African women like white men so much.
Let me give my opinion, guys. So I think that most women in general that talk to those men, it's simple. It's a dynamic thing. So they know that they have a monopoly on the world. Let's just talk for real. So white men have a monopoly on the world. I mean, their face is on our money. It's on the US dollar. So a woman is always going to look for protection. So she's going to think that a white man can protect her. Now, from my point of view, those African women that I've seen with white men, I wouldn't talk to them anyway. Like, I'm not trying to say nothing bad, but they just kind of don't got no type of swagger about them. Like, they kind of got a weird vibe about them. So, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? All right, it's 93 people. Peace. Salute to Daniel Sun for $1.99. Maybe we can get a bag of Doritos with that. Salute to you, Daniel. All right. Interracial. We've already answered that. We've already answered. This God is good person. Hey man, um, I don't like know you, but you're weird. And if you say anything else weird, I'm going to remove you. It's just a heads up. Wish I could do the little like sparkle thing when I smile, like, but no, it's all good. All right. Let's see. Salute to my man in the streets with Keith. That is a big time YouTuber on the platform, guys. Make sure you check out his channel. Salute to you, Keith. I hope all is good, brother. Any relation to Mr. Cooper? You talking about like hanging with Mr. Cooper? No, I don't have any relationship to hang with Mr. Cooper. This guy's a weirdo. This guy is good, guys. Is really looking to get blocked. Okay, what does this mean? So I would just say Wangechi made you settle, for she is the complete woman. Oh, made you settle. I don't really like that word settle, but she made you settle, for she is the complete woman who is looking for a partner. Salute to John. John just extended this live to 1 hour. All right. Yes, sir, John. I appreciate you. Looking for a partner who she wants to be and know what time it is. Okay. You want to respond to that?
I mean, Coop, I didn't make Coop do anything, really.
That's funny. She made me do that. I just be letting y'all say stuff like y'all really don't know what goes on. Like,
I didn't make him do anything. What I like about our relationship is the fact that we were friends before the serious dating. So I think it became easier for us to kind of now, get into something serious because we had that foundation since 2021 as friends, and he's been coming, going back and forth, and so
back, forth and forth. Do you like know that song?
No.
See, like one thing about having an intercultural relationship is like certain songs that like I want her to know, like she just doesn't know. So like for instance, she was eating lemon cookies, and I was like, "Oh, Wangechi, like this is like Gucci Mane lemonade," and she was like, "I was like, yellow diamond chains with the big guys." She was just looking like, Sasa kumunaya. I'm like, oh my God. But no, it's all good, man. Wangechi's a good sport. And yeah, so continue, Wangechi. I'm sorry.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh yes. So the basis of the serious relationship is our friendship, and I didn't make Coop settle or like whatever people say on the comments. I did not make him do anything. It's just
settle. It's funny.
It's me. And we have the same birthday, so maybe
0101.
Yes.
Show them my birthday.
This is our birthday.
She almost elbowed me in my face, guys. What the heck? This is the most clumsiest. Oh, protect our girl. Like, y'all don't. See, people are like so caught up in like fake world, like real world stuff happens. Mm-hmm. You're a very clumsy one, Gacy. Let's just. But all right, go ahead. She almost was like, "Hey guys, look at the."
You see why I need you to leave me? You see why I need. Okay, so the 0101, like at the end of this tattoo, I hope you can see well. Yes, is our birthday. We were both born on 1st January, different years. But yeah, so maybe that's what the universe was like. Oh, yeah. So I didn't make Coop do anything.
Right. All right. So somebody says, "Do you get bored of each other since you've been used to each other?" I really don't want to answer this because this is not attached to a super chat. I know that sounds bad. I'm just gonna be completely honest, but no. But I would agree that you can't get too complacent. Like a lot of people tend to get complacent in like relationships. Like they stop looking like how they used to look and stuff like that. Like you got to keep it. You got to stay fresh. Like you got to keep it. Stay fresh and keep the relationship fresh because If you start to fall off, then eyes will wonder. Let's just be real. Like if you start looking different and stuff like that, then so you kind of have a point. But
true. I feel like being around each other for long, you the very beginning, like when you're excited, like, oh, I don't know this person, like I want to know this. Now when you know, you're okay. Now I know. Then people also tend to get too comfortable, which should not be the case. I might be comfortable and undo my hair, just stay like that, or just the key is not to be too comfortable. I'd say that's what I'd say.
that's a good answer.
Yep.
Excuse me, ma. Excuse me, ma. Okay. Okay, let's see. It is true. FBA, which is Foundational Black Americans, consider themselves as black first, and people on the continent. Actually, let me do this too, guys. While I'm here, I'm going to drop the link for anybody that wants to come up and talk to us. Now, you have to remember that we have only 2 rules here on Coop's Corner. You have to show your face and you cannot cuss. So that's the link right there for anybody. So they say it is true. FBA consider themselves as black first, and people on the continent consider themselves as African first. Absolutely. Which kind of goes back to my interracial thing, if that makes sense. Yeah. So once you're married, she'll have dual citizenship. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, would I have dual citizenship?
I think so.
So let us know that, guys. It's not just about we've been rigged to live in a matriarchy, men. Yeah. We've been rigged to think that the woman, it's all about the woman. Now, this may offend some people, but I'm not here to be your friend. It's meant for the man to lead. If you play chess, you understand that the queen is very important, but she needs the king.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we don't want to be led by hyenas. Hyenas have a matriarchal system. And if you look at hyenas, they're kind of all over the place. But if you look at a lion pride, who leads a lion pride? A lion, a male lion. And lions run a pretty tight ship. So what I'm trying to say is, let's not just always think women are right, because sorry, Wangechi, I don't want to hurt your soul or anything, but women are not always right. But yeah, man, fellas, we got to give ourselves more pull, man. We got to lift ourselves up more, seriously, because women find that attractive. So that was a good question. All right. Somebody says, not all white men have money, though. Where's the common sense? Well, that sounds hot. Salute to my man Moses, who I did a video with. Moses had the perfect example. Moses said that he can go into an establishment, 3-piece suited up, clean as the Board of Health. They're going to follow him like he's stealing. But you can have a white bum backpacker from across the world in that same store. He can be stealing. They're going to help him steal. They're going to say, let me open up your zipper, sir. Put the baggage in the zipper, sir. Come on, man. Let's be real. This is real life, baby. I don't want to lie to you. Let's get it, man. All right. Now, this is real good right here. The constant expats. I've never seen you support this channel, sir. You probably got money. But let's see. Well, I'm a Zungu, and my wife is Kenyan. We met in 1988 when I was a broke student. Now, I'm going to say this. Don't get offended. I heard this from a very smart person. I'm not going to say his name, but you have $1 million worth of whiteness, my friend. Now, you may think that you're broke, but this system is set up for you. The world is set up for you. And I say this respectfully. And I dropped the link, and if you don't agree, you can always come say hi. All right? Now, you might have been broke, but like I said, you got $1 million worth of whiteness. That can take you a long way. So that's my response to that. Okay. Real Talk with Paul. Salute to Real Talk with Paul for the $10 super chat. to Coop's Corner. He says, "What's up, my brother? Glad to see you back in Kenya. I live here now. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Salute to Dayton, Ohio, man. I had some good times in Dayton, Ohio. I used to go there with my dad. I live in Tattoo City. How far is that?
That's far. That is far.
Oh.
It's like in Tattoo City along Ruaka River, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, where you first went when you landed.
Okay, that's not that far. Okay, so Tattoo City. Hope to meet you while you were here. Paul. Excuse me, Paul. I'm not gonna promise you, but hopefully we can meet, man. Hopefully we can link up. And like, let me, Kel, like, bro. So guys, man, like it's people that want to meet like while I'm here, guys, but I'm like extremely busy. Like I'm like a one-man army, guys. I'm editing, I'm filming, I'm shooting, and it's people that want to take me to dinner and stuff like that, but I just don't have a lot of time, guys. So I'm not trying to knock, like curve anybody or nothing, but it's tough, man. You're trying to say your eyes don't wander in Kenya. I don't know what that means. Let me see. It's time to forge together. Yeah, that's true. Like the children part's gonna come eventually, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that dude's weird. The other guy. Okay. I'm Congolese born and live in France. I'm coming to Kenya in September. What advices can you give me? Donate to the channel. That was funny, wasn't it? Was that crazy? But no, I mean, like, what advice can I give you? In all like seriousness, just come with an open mind.
Yeah.
Come with an open mind. Hopefully, you know somebody on the ground that can help you, and you'll be okay. Let's see. It's a good question. Cooper, what do you like most about Africa in general compared to America? I'm a Kenyan from California State. Hey Wangechi, it's Shiro here. What does that mean?
Shiro is a name. It's like a short form for Wanjiro. It's a Kikuyu name, so she's trying to say she's my sister.
Okay.
She's my Kikuyu sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, Shiro. I hope you're doing well in California. It's cold out here in Kenya. Mm-hmm. We both have colds.
Okay. So, what do you like most about Africa in general compared to America? Well, I mean, Africa's a continent. So, that's 54 countries. But from the I believe six that I've visited, what do I like? You know what it is? It's not just Africa. I just like to travel. I like to see new things. And, Wangechi happens to be in Kenya, but that's not going to stop my travels. Like my travels aren't going to stop because she's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if I can answer for Africa, I would say wildlife. For Africa, I would say wildlife. So, yeah. I like the wildlife in Africa. They can be okay. Here we go. Thanks, Wangechi. Okay, so any other questions for us, guys? I dropped the link if anybody wants to join. Join the live because we're still coughing it up. You know what I mean?
Kenya's in its winter period.
Yeah.
Floods. Rest in peace to the people who got affected by the floods in Kenya. Yeah, I mean, nobody's 100% okay, if I'm not wrong. So yes, I'll be back.
Yeah, so we got some more questions, guys. Jackson, have you thought about writing a book about your experiences? Absolutely. I'm gonna write a book about my life in general when the time is right. So I'm gonna write a book in general, and honestly, like the videos that I make are to inspire people that look like me. Like I don't like all right, so like for instance, right, you got people making videos right now about Drake and Kendrick Lamar beefing. Like that doesn't interest me like whatsoever. Like I don't know Drake, I don't know Kendrick Lamar. They're not going to do anything for my life. But what I do know is like the information that I give you guys will help you much more than listening to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Because if I'm telling you to get your passport, that could be surface level. I could be telling you you can get that passport and that could turn into a business opportunity. You meeting somebody that you would have never met had you not gotten your passport. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So just understand that, you know, you make celebrities. Celebrities don't make themselves. So just be careful what you watch, and when you watch stuff like this, take in the good and leave the bad. So I like hearing this stuff like this because I don't really think it's true. That could be like the bad part of me. But somebody says, "Hi, my favorite couple," and then she put a question mark. You see what like I'm? You see what like I just like prove myself. Now, the reason why like I say that is because there is a couple that's in Kenya right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking like it's looking shaky, and I'm like, see, like Wangechi, she's nothing like me. She's not gonna say nothing like me. I'm gonna kind of keep it real because it's YouTube. I can't keep it all the way real how like I want to. You know what I mean? But there's a couple, and like I said on my last live, one of them looks just like those big birds that are in downtown.
Oh.
Don't laugh, because I don't want them to think that this is a good person. Like she's not jaded like me, guys. You know?
Because I know what you're talking about.
But I think that's probably your favorite couple. If we're your favorite couple, have you supported the channel? I'm just being honest, man. I'm an honest guy.
Probably she's supporting with the love, like sending my love.
Sending, well, I came. Can I buy this with the? Okay. So, all right. All right, Alan. You keep talking about this, buddy. So I did address it. Okay. And is it that big of a deal to you, man, or do you just want to be negative? I think you want to be negative.
I think the people who are asking about like interracial just think it's about black and white. Like
yeah, right.
There's a deeper meaning of interracial. It's more ethnic. It's more, it's not just black skin and white skin. So
right.
That's my opinion of like why people are still asking about the intercultural. Yes, it's intercultural and interracial.
Look at this right here. See, now this is a person that we're cut from the same cloth. Drake and Kendrick beefing is just another drama added to the simulation. See, he's a part of the few who understand what's he's unplugged. This is a simulation right here.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. He understands that all of this nonsense is to distract you from your main goal, which is to find peace. That's my main goal in life, guys, is to find peace. I don't care about nothing. I don't want to harm nobody. I don't want to do anything like that, right? So, yeah, man, that's a good question, man. I mean, no, that's a really good comment right there.
I want to hear her pronounce her name. Wangechi. Wangechi. I know it says Wangechi, but it's Wangechi because Kikuyus have like a problem with their CH and SH. So when you say Wangechi, it's CHI, not CH, not SHI. So Wangechi is my name. Yes. There we go. I want to hear her pronounce. I pronounced and spelled it out for you. You're welcome.
Yep, I'm just doing some logistical stuff. All right. Okay. Nothing really worth reading. Okay, so we're going to take this to the hour mark. Salute to the people that have donated to this video, have kept it going. have a video coming tomorrow for you guys. It's going to be a pretty dope one. I'm not going to lie. Make sure that you check that out. Also, check out my latest video. It's me and Wangechi breakfast.
Breakfast, yes.
Breakfast in Kenya, guys. So, yeah. Any more questions? We have about 5 more minutes, guys. And you guys can get back to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. People that don't know that you exist.
I think for the breakfast video was more like there was no say preparation like, hey, we're about to be on camera. So it's a raw, authentic video on a normal day. Uh, it was on a public holiday, Labor Day, 1st of May. So it was a good day to like kind of unwind and start the day together. So you guys should watch it. Yes. And hit the like button as well. Because that was raw and authentic. I don't think we've been like that on camera, like ever. Like just woke up and boom. So yes.
Yeah, I've like never been on camera looking like that. Okay, he loves the way you say your name. Excuse me. It's a question for you.
Wangechi, have you ever visited the States? Nope. Not yet. Keyword yet. But it's, God's plan. It's in the works. And yeah, probably visit Ohio. I mean, Coop has lots to show me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So support the channel so that I go and be like, hey guys, I'm here in the States now. Yay. Yes.
Okay. Salute to Corel for the Cash App. We'll push this out to an hour and 5 minutes. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. Much love, man. Much love. So, yeah. So some stuff that I could talk about while I'm on here. Somebody just asked about real estate. So there we go. So are you planning to do videos on real estate and percentage down payment for units? Yeah, real estate videos are good to do, but you got to find good real estate people who want to show their properties. But yeah, if you know of anybody, just point them in my direction because I do want to show people that actually. Mm-hmm. I am Jamaican, living in ATL. Traveling to Kenya on July 6th. I'm overly excited. Yeah, man, you should be, man. That's dope. Excuse me. Anytime somebody's traveling like that, don't take it for granted, man, because it's a lot of people that don't travel, man. So salute to you for taking that risk because it's not easy. I'm real proud of you, Jackson. You are doing your thing. You and Wangechi are the cutest couple. Thank you, TT. I appreciate that, and Wangechi does as well.
Thank you.
So yeah, but like the real estate thing, like that's a good idea. Like, and those videos tend to do good, but I got to know the right people, guys. Also, too, me and Wangechi were going to do a nightlife video tonight. Now, this is when you guys need to be very interactive. Be very interactive because how do you feel about taking your girl to the club? First off, I don't go to clubs, so that's already just out of my element. I'm out of my comfort zone. Then to take your partner with you to the club, because I view clubs as just like a place where people just wild out. There's no holds barred. People are drunk. So let me know what y'all think. Should we go to the club? We need your input, man. We need your input.
It's nightlife. I feel like that should be good content, the nightlife video, because Nairobians are known to be, wild. In Swahili, we say tunapenda sherehe, meaning we like to party. And trust me, Kenyans know and love how to party. Especially like in Nairobi, because it's like a hub for even the tourists, and coming with a notion, and like if you're a clubber as well, so Kenyan clubs are usually popping. That should be good footage, should be good content. But yeah, there's also the risks of it. It's at night. Um, People are drunk. So yeah, there's also that risk.
Yeah, so I mean, I look at it like this. So like when people ask, like, so why don't you go to the club? I say, because I don't drink. And they're like, you don't have to drink. But then I ask them, I'm like, do you ever go to the club and you don't drink? And they say, no. So I think I have a good reason why I don't go to go to clubs. But somebody did just put a good comment. Let's see. So somebody put no for what? Yeah, I mean, really for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's just for content. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, do a day party as well. That might be more fitting for me.
Ah, that should be the Sunday brunches happen during the day, and people do go all out, so that could be a day party as
Okay.
well.
It's cool to go for the content. That's the only reason. Just keep your head on the. Oh, my head is always on the swivel. Heard the guys are aggressive. Is that true?
Yes.
They are aggressive.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Um. Say like I feel like guys who can't handle their alcohol in the club are aggressive to begin with, and I don't know. It gives them false confidence
That's
that
what I
they
was
can.
looking for. So
Yeah.
people really aren't. See, like we got to start talking real. Like people are fake when they're drunk. Like they like think that they're Superman, or girls think that they look better than what they look like. I'm gonna have a sober mind, which is why I keep a sober mind because I live in reality.
Yeah.
So, all right, go back to that. That's funny.
Yeah. So it gives them that false confidence, and they feel like they can approach you, and you have to say yes or have to abide by what they say. But they're drunk. They're not thinking straight. So when you say no, it becomes a whole argument, and you say no, and they're like, no, but I have money. Oh. So sometimes it tends to be like aggressive. Sometimes it becomes a fight because probably someone else is seeing that this guy is disturbing you. So he tries to intervene, and it turns into like a whole brawl. So yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something that I want to do, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And then, like, I didn't even hear that part. She's just saying this now, so I'm not putting myself in harm's way for nothing. Definitely, like if I don't have to. So I don't know. And nobody's really commenting on this. I don't even know if they really want to see a nightlife video anyway. So we got about 2 more minutes. Anything else you want to say to the people, Wangechi?
Uh, I mean, the people who are in Kenya, I feel like there's severe floods, and it's all over the news. I feel like international news as well. So if maybe someone who's watching, if either family or yourself have been affected, um, my condolences to you, and just stay safe. If the road is not passable, don't try to beat the go against the currents. So just stay safe. It's a very trying time currently in Kenya. Also keep warm. It's very cold outside. It's raining practically almost 24/7. So people who and also help those who are affected if you can. Be charitable. So I think that's my parting words for now. Yeah.
It's well said. Excuse me. Choose not. Yeah, I choose not to drink. I mean, I just never found it appealing. It just looked. I've seen too much crazy stuff when people drink, and I'm like, I'm too clean to like for me to say that like I'm fresh and all this, like it just goes opposite of drinking to me. Like it's not my thing, man. Okay. Mombasa. Salute to Mombasa. Any collabs? Well, it's kind of different during this time of year, man. People are kind of it's cold here, man. So like the vibe isn't the same as it was last time I was here. When it's warmer, like people are more on the go. They want to do more stuff. Um, and now it's just like kind of like this. We're just sitting in a apartment on live with Wangechi, so But yeah, like I would love to do some collaborations. Who do you want me to collaborate with? Who do you want me to collaborate with? Alcohol is bad on your organs. Yeah, I think it's bad on a lot of stuff, man. So he says we're the same race. Let me just look this up again. I'm curious. Kenyans. Matter of fact, no. What is race?
Yeah.
So, talk.
Yes. At the moment.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
So look, race is a categorization of humans based on shared physical or social qualities into groups generally viewed as distinct within a given society. The term came into common usage during the 16th century when it was used to refer groups of various kinds, including those characterized by those kinship relations. I still say it's interracial, man. I mean, yeah, we are black. So all right, so like this. In like America, I told people in that Somalia video that I did. Check that video out too, guys. It's a good video. Like it's doing pretty good. I told her, I said that when Africans come to America, they're not viewed as African, they're viewed as black. So in Africa, they say, are you a black American? So, you may say that we're the same race, but do they really view that as the same race? Let's talk for real. Coop, you are a grounded brother. Stay on your path, because if clubs aren't for you, then they aren't. I respect you 100%. Your future is bright with your future wife. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, I would literally just do that for content, because this is a way of life. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking this leap of faith, and we have people that support the channel and they understand it. So I wouldn't be going for fun. Let's just be real. I wouldn't be going for fun. It wouldn't be no, oh yeah, we're going clubbing, we're having fun. No, that's not. That was loud. Yeah, live videos, guys. It wouldn't be for fun at all. And I just know myself, man. Like I know that, man. Even when I used to go to like clubs and stuff, like I would just look at people and I'm like, y'all are just acting crazy. Stepping on my shoes, and I don't like stuff like that. I'm not about to lie. So yeah, clubs aren't really my forte. Never have been my thing. But like I said, it would just simply be for the content. Okay. Okay, so let's get into this. This is perfect. I want everybody to watch and I want everybody to listen. Um, so I have reached out to O'Shea before. Nothing came from it. I've reached out to that Go Black to Africa gentleman as well. Nothing came from it. Take that as you may. Okay. Mm. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Because sometimes you can't sell your soul just to get views or whatever. But I mean, this is how I eat, you know. So that is the only reason why I would go. The only reason is for content. Um, so yeah, that's a good point. And we like went over. So this is the last question, guys. Salute to everyone who has donated to the channel. Really appreciate it. It helped this video be of substance. So, do you believe in Pan Africanists? Yes or no? Another question. Do you know anything about the Berlin Conference? Of course, I know about the Berlin Conference. Do you? So, what I can tell you about the Berlin Conference is let's like get ready to go. Just like go in there. Because like I'm about to end it. So tell the people bye bye. Wan's about to get ready to go. So thank you, Wangechi. You're the best. You're the best around. You know that song?
No.
Oh God. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Okay. So we're about to get up out of here, but I just want to chop up a little bit with y'all one-on-one real quick. So, what was asked? Oh yeah, the Berlin Conference. Yeah, the Berlin Conference was when they pretty much treated Africa like it was a pie. So they chopped it up, and they said the French can get this, the whatever can get this, the British can get this. So, Wangechi, shut the door, please. Like you're kind of loud. What was I saying? Yeah, so like the Berlin Conference was when all of those countries got together and they said, how are we going to chop this thing up called Africa? And that's exactly what they did. So, yeah. And do I believe in Pan-Africanism? You would think that I do, right? With like what I do, and things like that. But I don't know if Pan-Africanism has really benefited Black people from America. Because it seems like we're the only ones who really push it, to be completely honest. Africans have a lot of, and I was talking to Wangechi about this recently. So, for instance, Nigerians, they got a lot of like slurs for Black people, like akata. Somalians have jarirs for Black people, but we don't have any terms for them. Black Americans are on everybody's mind all across the world, not just Africans. We are the culture. Let's be very, very clear. Let's not play no games. Let's not say, oh no, you're not a culture. Yes, you are. The world dresses like us. The world talks like us. The world emulates us. So, yeah. Let me know what you think about that one, because it's the truth. So Ja with the $10 super chat. We might have to get Wangechi back on here for this one. If Wangechi was in a relationship with a Swahili man, would it make her relationship interracial? No. I understand the definition of interracial, but I think intercultural is more appropriate. Okay, well, thank you for the $10 super chat. But let me tell you something. I can easily change the title. Mind blown. Oh my God. Did you know that? I can literally change the title. And I'll do that too. But appreciate it, man. Appreciate the super chat. All right. Pan-Africanism or perish. Okay. Nola Picasso agrees with me. Trey agrees with me. Yeah, I mean, we got somebody that knows the lingo in here. We created a new term for them, tether. Only because we need to identify the off code. See, that's very true. Excuse me. That's very true. See, people might not like to hear that, but see, and if anybody doesn't know what a tether is, we got to get that definition too. A tether is somebody who is not a Black American who can pass for a Black American, but is trying to undermine us. So they're trying to pretty much, say you're at a job, they'll like tell the boss like, I am nothing like that Black American. I will do the best of the work, the best. I know. So yeah, like those are the people that are trying to undermine us, trying to undercut us. And they had nothing to do with the good Black people, the good African people that I know. I know some good African people, man. You know what I mean? Of course, I know some good African people. But yeah, you got some tethers out here. Let's not play games. Let's not play games, man. Because now, like, I'm starting to think. See, but you can't be a tether and be in Africa, but you can be a coon. You could be a coon in Africa. I call him an Africoon. You could be an Africoon, man. Let's see. I'm from Compton. Salute to Compton, man. But I don't consider myself a Black American. And I'm an African. My culture was stripped ever since the Europeans brought us to America. Can you agree with that? I can agree with that for you, but I wasn't brought over from Africa. I've done some research, and like that's what they told us to make us forget our culture, right? I'm not from Africa. I'm a Black American. My family goes back centuries in America, and only about, what's the percentage, guys? Let me know. What's the percentage of Africans that actually made it to America during the transatlantic slave trade? Because most of the Africans went to Brazil and they went to the Caribbean. Very few amount made it to the States. But if that's how you feel, brother, that's cool. I'm not going to look at you different as long as you're not a coon. And I say that respectfully. My man. Now, what I can ask you is this. Have you been to Africa yet? What's going on, Jeff? That's a cold picture, Jeff. You haven't supported the channel, but that picture cold. If y'all don't know who that is in his picture, to me, that's the greatest orator that has ever lived on planet Earth, Malcolm X. So whenever y'all get the time, see, because people, let's get deep for a second. So everybody used to say, oh, Barack Obama speaks so well. And I was young, so I used to look back and be like, he's corny. He was corny to me. Barack Obama, thank you for coming. I have Michelle here. I have Sasha and Malia. And we're going to be great today. I'm the president of the United States of America. Like, bro, he was corny to me, bro. Now, if you go and listen to Malcolm X, that was a cold brother right there. He spoke eloquently, and he never spoke at people. Even if they were of lesser intelligence, Malcolm knew how to make people feel that he was talking to them, with them, right? Malcolm X was a cold dude, man. And they had to eliminate him. He was too dangerous. See, but like, if I was living back then, I would have been Malcolm's right hand man. I would have said, Malcolm, you letting them know that you're too smart, man. You are letting them know that you're way too smart. Dumb this down just a tick. Because I can see it in some of them colonizers' eyes. They hated Malcolm X. He was just sitting there dropping game. He was dropping game, heavy game. Y'all got to go look at some of Malcolm X's speeches. When I wear my suit, I know that men like my father, men like Malcolm X, men like Martin Luther King, in layman's terms, would be proud of me, right? Because like those men took pride in those days, man. Like those are really, really prideful days, like those 60s, those 50s, man. That was that real pride era. And if I came up in there, I'd have been a cold dude. I'd have been Malcolm's right-hand man, real talk. right in the back like this, pistoled up. Anybody come, baby, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Like, but yeah, man, rest in peace to Malcolm X. Cold dude. 4%. 4% came to the States. So come on, man. So 4%, Jeff is saying 300,000. So 300,000? So guys, Dino is still saying that we was he's still saying that he was brought by force. Uh-oh. Dave is asking me, what's your background, man? He's asking you, Dino, what is your background? Inquiring minds want to know because you sound a little shaky, man. Oh, you must have liked my Barack Obama imitation. What do you think about Dr. Umar? I think Umar is a smart guy. I think he's a smart guy. I think he's a hustler. That's for sure. That dude was able to get a school built and never built a school. Like that's some hustling stuff if I ever heard of it. So yeah, salute to him. Let me see. That's because America only took the best and healthiest of the so-called slaves like they did everything else. Why do you think Black Americans are the best athletes, singers, and so far on? But you do know that so the term Indian, right? Like the Indians that we view that are from America, that they all didn't look like Pocahontas, that we were here. Like you do know that, right? Like we were here. See, like that's that colonized mentality thinking that all of us came from a boat. We didn't. These are facts. There's actually a book. I haven't read it, but there's a book that I've heard. Zoe Williams mentioned it, and it was about how there was a white man, and he was explaining how there were Black people already here, and this is from the other side saying that. Well, not here because I'm in Nairobi, but there were Black people already in America before slavery. And like if you think about it, like it just makes sense. So if there weren't Black people here, then why? All right, for instance, let's just keep it simple. Look at James Brown. Look at James Brown very closely just one day. Look at his facial features. Well, that's a Black American man, but you can tell he has some form of Indian in his blood. So you know that we were here before the slave trade. These are just facts. These are just facts. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like during that time, I would have been a bad mofo in them times, man. I could just see myself just suited up every day. I'm talking about every day, except for like, when you're cutting the grass. But then, see, it was so cold back then that brothers was cutting the grass in collared shirts and overalls. See, we had a different sense of pride back then, man. We lost our sense of pride. Now, everything changes with the times, but I think if those men back then looked at us now, which they do, those are like our grandfathers, they would say like, man, y'all are just dressing like oversized kids. Where's your pride at, man? So, yeah, that's real, man. That's some real talk. I don't have to take I don't have to take a DNA test. Like my roots go back super far. Like my roots go back definitely like on my dad's side. They go back to my great grandfather who heard some crazy stories from my grandfather and from my dad about him. He was a cold player, papered up too back then. See, so that's the thing. Like I can never make an excuse for myself when my great grandfather was a boss in Lexington, Kentucky back in them days. Do you know what he had to go through, but I could just still feel him inside of me like he was a boss. Like I can't complain during these easy times, technically. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. Salute to Dave Young for the $2 super chat. So AJ says, facts, Coop. Every black American has some native blood in them, and that's facts. I mean, we're native to America, man, but you know, they could never let us know that. So they made it seem like, oh, it was just Indians there, or the Indians that they portray on cartoons and TV and stuff like that. That's a fraud. Let me know too, guys, while we're here, because me and Wangechi are about to head out pretty soon. Has anybody here seen that movie, The Devil's Advocate? Has anybody seen The Devil's Advocate? Let me know. And like, let me just give you my opinion on that movie. So if I can think back on it, because my mind was just wandering during that movie, but that was a really good movie. And like, it shows you that the devil is just as powerful as God. So it's a lot of temptation out here, fellas. I know it is. Trust me, I know it is. But I'm starting to see, and this isn't for everybody. I don't want to be preaching like I'm not a preacher, even though I could be. For me at this point right now, I think, and I can say that honestly, I think that's why like I'm not married, that being with one person is better. Simply because, man, it's a lot of craziness going on out here. It's a lot of diseases floating around out here. And just being with one person, you build a better bond too, man. So like the video coming out tomorrow with me and Wangechi, dope video, guys. It's actually it's gonna get premiered. So you guys can like hit the like button on that now. The video is gonna get premiered. And what was I saying, guys? I'm getting like brain fog right now for some reason. But yeah, so basically what I was saying is, yeah, one like being with like one person. You know, like I'm 37, about to be 38 in what, 6 months, 8 months now. So, you know, I'm thinking that a relationship is smart. But that's only speaking for me, guys. I don't want to push nothing on nobody. But you should go out there and live life and see for yourself. I've had many experiences to where I know what I like and I don't like. Like you looking at somebody that's done numbers for real, for real. Not no fresh and fit. Not no fresh and fit over here, buddy. All right, let's see. Yes, that term was invented by Jesse Jackson. And Jesse Jackson, we saw what happened with Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson was with Martin Luther King in Memphis when they hit him up. Now that looks shaky to me. That looks shaky. I don't really trust Jesse Jackson like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust him like that. But all right, let's read these last couple of comments. I think Miss Wangechi is ready. Some people say that Black Africans touched down on the American continent before Europeans. Could we be their descendants? Love your channel, J. Coop. Keep doing your thing. Thank you. That's a possibility because before they all separated the continents, yeah, man. I mean, we're like a traveling people. I mean, look at Spain. Spain was once conquered by the Moors. And I was just in Spain. I was just in Spain and I didn't see any black people. So they can wipe you out, man. All right, guys. So we're lit. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Appreciate the support, guys. And we might do the nightlife. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want the live extended, let me know. And if not, we shall go. That's how this thing works. But I think we're about to be up out of here. I'm going to change that title for everybody who was so, oh my God, he messed up. I'm a human. You know what like humans are, right? Humans make mistakes. You know, I know that people don't like seeing people make mistakes, but you know, it comes with the territory, man. It's life. You gotta be able to put yourself out there. Don't be scared. You know, don't worry about what nobody has to say about you. I know I don't. I could care less what somebody has to say about me, think about me. I'm gonna still do what I do. But also stay tuned too, because new countries could be on the horizon. Cheers to new countries. You understand? Cheers to new countries. So let's thank Wangechi for joining the live. Let's see if she wants to come out before we leave. Miss Wangechi. She might be on the phone. What are you doing? Oh my, so you wanna go? You wanna go out? How somebody get ready to go to get Doritos? Well, come here and say bye to the people. Oh my God. Guys, I think that Wangechi is really ready to go out, like for real, for real.
You told me to. I thought that's what we were gonna do.
And you can't see you looking. There we go. There's Wawa, the little circle face girl. Go this way. What is it? That way or is it this way?
Oh, no, it's this way. Yes. What am I supposed to do?
Just say bye to the people, Wawa.
Oh, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the live and got to know in terms of
Intercultural.
intercultural relationship, how it works and if it works or not. So yeah, thank you guys for joining the live. Those who supported the channel, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button on the other videos on the channel.
Right.
Yes, that's it for me.
Well, let's give them a quick video. This is my favorite thing, guys. Check it out.
J. Cooch. Mother Africa, Mother Africa. Come on, Mother Africa, I'm coming home. Welcome to Coop's Corner. Come along for the journey. It's a lifestyle and it's all about learning. I love you, Africa.
You said you should donate to mine. Hey guys, we're back. We're back, guys. Now, look at this one, guys. Look at this one.
Oh, fellow Kikuyu here, Rachel, and I'm thinking the N was to stand for Jerry. So, hi, fellow Kikuyu. Support your fellow Kikuyu here, you know. So, yes.
Jesus. Okay.
Yes, so Kikuyus have to stick together. I mean, really, Kenyans, despite the tribal, clusters that we have. Yeah. And for Njoroge, okay. Njoroge, that means you're Kikuyu, yes. So, yeah, nice to meet you. Or Wamboy is my middle name. Okay.
All right.
I guess she's mine.
Okay, guys. We're getting some crazy stuff in the chat. Well, thank you, Wangechi, for coming.
Bye, guys.
So somebody just put a lot of super slaves in the chat. What do you mean by that? How are these people super slaves? What did they say? What am I missing? Okay. Okay, guys. Well, keep it positive, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. It is a Saturday. Stay safe out there. This is Jackson Cooper from Coops Corner. Until next time, guys. Peace.